I'm Jamie Butters, Executive Editor of Automotive News here in Detroit.
And I'm Kellen Walker in Las Vegas. Today on the show, the UAW strike cost GM $1.1 billion. It can handle it. Dealers and at least one senator asked the Biden administration to ease up on the EV transition. And we learned what Toyota plans to do with some newfound billions.
General Motors on Wednesday said its new labor contracts in North America will increase costs by $9.3 billion, or an average of $575 per vehicle. Although that's higher than initially expected, executives said they are bullish on GM's profitability this year. The automaker reinstated earnings guidance for 2023 and said it would buy back $10 billion in shares from stockholders while increasing its dividend. The UAW's 6-week strike cost GM about $1.1 billion, the company said, but it expects to earn more than $9 billion this year and fully offset higher labor costs in 2024, CEO Mary Barra said. Shares in GM rose 9.8% in midday trading Wednesday on the news.
Nearly 4,000 dealerships are calling on President Joe Biden to reconsider proposed federal regulations that they argue would mandate an unrealistic shift to battery electric vehicles in the U.S. In a letter sent Tuesday, the dealerships urged Biden to slow down, citing an EPA proposal from April that could push battery-powered vehicles to 60% of new vehicle sales by the 2030 model year and 67% by 2032. The dealerships cover a broad swath of car brands sold in states including California, Michigan, Colorado, and New York. They argue customers are not ready to switch to fully electric vehicles because of unresolved challenges such as access to reliable charging networks, vehicle affordability, and range anxiety. The letter was spearheaded by Mickey Anderson, CEO of Baxter Auto Group, which operates 20 dealerships in Nebraska, Kansas, and Colorado that sell brands including Ford, Honda, Toyota, and Volkswagen.
Along those lines, the Biden administration has discussed granting automakers a temporary reprieve from new rules poised to limit a consumer tax credit for electric vehicles that contain certain materials from foreign adversaries. U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow, a Democrat from Michigan, said administration officials have discussed phasing in enforcement for the rules that would disqualify automobiles that use battery parts or minerals from China or other foreign adversaries from the up to $7,500 in tax incentives. Stabenow, who is not running for re-election, told Bloomberg News that there are, quote, ongoing discussions. She said talks have included officials from the Treasury and Energy departments, but that she has not yet seen the final version of the rules. Stabenow said she, quote, weighed in to express support for the concerns of the automakers.
Yesterday, we told you about a report that Toyota Motor Corp and affiliated companies were planning to sell shares in the Japanese automaker's top supplier. Today, we can tell you what they will do with the proceeds from selling shares in Denso. Toyota said today that it will plow the $2 billion it raises into batteries, hydrogen technologies, and software as the world's biggest automaker realigns cross-shareholdings among its group companies to free up investment funds. The planned sale will reduce Toyota's stake in Denso, the world's second biggest auto parts supplier, to 20% from about 24.2% today. Other Toyota Group companies selling shares include Aishin, the world's seventh largest supplier, and Toyota Industries, which makes engine parts, batteries, and electronics, as well as forklifts and textile weaving machines. And those are today's headlines.